So just so you know, a reaction is not just what's shown on someone's face. It also can be what comes out of their face, meaning words. So what I want to make sure is that you know this channel prides on being authentic. It's unscripted. You deserve authenticity, and that's what we're all about. So I hope that you stay tuned as Tazzz reacts. Why, hello. I'm so glad you stopped on by. That means you gave yourself a break from the daily hustle and bustle. And I'm glad that you're here. This is a special reaction because I said so. No, but it is special because, well, they're all special to me because me and you and I, whatever, have the same thing in common. We both love music because I do a music reaction channel and you come to music reaction channels. So I hope that you like what you hear and see. This is going to be a reaction to Dimash. I've reacted to many songs of Dimash, so check out the playlist. This is a new one for me. I never pre-watch anything because, again, it's all about that authenticity. So I make myself wait until I'm recording, like now. So I've chosen a song called The Crown. It's the 2025 New Year's concert of Sichuan. I might be saying that wrong. I apologize. And I think it's live. It might be live. I'm not sure. But, well, yeah, if it's at the concert, I guess it is. So make sure if you haven't done so already to subscribe to Dimash's channel, like and comment on the song if you like it. Imagine if it was you. Wouldn't you want some support? And any music that he has out there to purchase, if you're able to do so and you want to, please purchase his music as well. This channel prides on gaining more exposure and notoriety to whomever we react to. So please show some love, okay? That being said, let me pretty much get on into it. Oh, I do want to mention actually that next month in February, I'm going to try 2 new things and see how they go. I always like to try to add a little bit of variety to the channel. So one thing I'm going to have is rock versus rock. I'm going to play a little bit of 2 rock songs, and then I want to give you the power in the comments. I mean, in the polls, you're going to decide which one you like more. This is just for fun. Whomever you like more and it has a higher vote count, I'll do a spotlight solo reaction to one of that musician's songs. Okay. And then another thing I'm going to have is called genre swap. I'm going to see how that goes. So a familiar song that you may have heard before in a different genre. So we'll see how it goes. Trial and error is what I do on the channel, and some stuff sticks, some stuff doesn't. Anyway, that being said, let me get right on into this. I do not pause my music reactions because I like to be immersed into the video. When you watch a song for the first time, you don't pause it 5,000 times. Neither do I. So stay tuned, everybody, as Tazzz reacts.
白，也不敢也不爱，越深爱越悲欢，爱是荆棘万贯，再痛的每个不可摘，为你爬上藤蔓，为呼吸的遗憾，就让我带上你给的王冠，下不了就守住在风光，给你昨夜下的雪，经历漫长的冬天，给你浮夸的思念，一幕幕一些些一点点美丽的快，也不敢也不爱，再爱是荆棘万万，再痛的每个为你爬上藤蔓，为呼吸的遗憾，就让我带上你给的王冠，期待的爱胜过你的嘴巴。
Bravo. I'm I can't help but sometimes smile like the Cheshire Cat. Um, a smile of joy out of just the feeling that Dimash invokes into a song. His just exuberant passion that he gives is fascinating. Like, if you can picture like a dial that goes from like 1 to 100, when I think of Dimash, when he performs a song and sings a song, I always imagine like the dial breaking past 100 and like the glass breaks and the dial just flickers because it has to be higher than 100. Do you know what I mean? Say you know what I mean. um, that's like Dimash. He just puts his passion into overdrive, and I love that. Because many people can sing a song, like the lyrics and stuff, but not everybody, I don't believe, can feel a song like Dimash does. I mean, yes, there's other people that I've heard that can also feel a song, but I'm just trying to give a comparison. Dimash is definitely one of those people that becomes a song. He feels the song. Like, it's just, you get such like a joy and exuberance, and that's just what he gave. Um, the title of the song, Crown, and then I looked it up. So, Crown of Thorns. That's a perfect metaphor, crown of thorns, because when you think of a crown, you think of something regal, you think of something beautiful, you think of something that's something to take pride in and enjoy. But then thorns, there's nothing positive about thorns. Thorns hurt physically, thorns hurt when you think about it metaphorically and things like that. So in watching the lyrics at the bottom and stuff like that, like he's talking about love, and that is love. Love is not always like a crown part only, where it's just happy and joyous and you're taking pride in it and things like that. Love can also have hurt and pain and despair in it. And that's a great way to just encompass it both, the good and the bad, the juxtaposition, the yin and the yang, the love, the crown of thorns. So I appreciate the metaphor. Um, he sang it so passionately, as all of his dears, and I'm a deer too, his dears say about him. It's just It's just astounding. Um, and it also sells like he's the only one that was on stage. You know how you see some singers come on stage and they have a whole entourage and everything and dances and stuff. I love that too, don't get me wrong. But I feel if someone can be the only one on the stage, but yet they give you such a performance and such a feeling as if it was a bunch of you on stage, that really tells the tale about it says something about an artist. And that's Dimash. I've seen him on stage with other people dancing and stuff, which is fascinating, but I've seen him by his damn self. And it's still fascinating and still captures you visually and audibly. I just love that about him, you know? Yeah, so like I brought up the lyrics on what is that? Music Match. So MUSIX match.com. And like I just wanted to read one little part here. So he says infatuation brings despair. Love is a thorny crown. Why hold on to such pain? Memory like a web of vines, a regret that breathes. Let me wear the crown you give, like an ancient statue living in a museum. Damn. So, um, again, it's talking about that juxtaposition, that paradox of love. Love can be filled with joy, but it also can be filled with anguish and despair. And it's very important that people know that because there are some people that I know personally and heard about who they only they only see like let's say you're in a situation where it's a toxic love or it's one-sided and you're the one who just totally just sees the positivity and stuff like that and you're ignoring the the thorn part and stuff like that. Like you can't be in denial. Like it should be clear and evident. Love should be connected. It should be mutual. It should be equal. You know, if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be loving at 90% and they're loving at 10%. Do you know what I mean? So that's what all pops into my mind when I think about this seesaw, if you will, of love, the crown of thorns. Um, now, sometimes it's things you can get through. Like, let's say you have a disagreement, or if it's something where you're not agreeing on something, or let's say someone loses love a little bit, which I know that that can happen. Like, let's say somebody works a lot and one of the pairs um, is losing love and the other one is feeling alone and stuff like that. That doesn't mean it's over right away. Like sometimes you can talk to the other person, let your thoughts and feelings be heard, and they may realize, oh, I didn't realize that. And then they work towards meeting you back in the middle. So then it's now even again, you know? So not everything is always one and done. But then if it is a situation where it's unfixable, then you should think about getting out of that because love should never be completely one sided. That's my take on it. Okay. So, and I'm sticking with it. So let us know your thoughts. I want to know your perspective on this song and the meaning of love and its complexities. Okay. So, but back to Dimash, this was fascinating. He did it again. I don't think he's disappointed me yet, you know, because I know we don't always have to love every last song that an artist sings, but so far, I think I've liked every song that Dimash that I've reacted to. Let's say that. So, so I'm giving it away early, people. So this is the part of the show where I give a thumbs up, pass if I like a song, thumbs down, ass if I don't like a song. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Dimash, I don't know if you'll ever see my reactions or this channel, but if you do, just know that I am a huge fan of yours. I am a deer. I jumped on the deer bandwagon the first time I've heard you, sir. And thank you so much for what you do because you're not just a singer, you're an entertainer, you're someone who exudes and gives feeling and purpose to songs and you give the gift of music appreciation. So there's no wonder why your fans adore you so much. Thank you for giving back and thank you for supporting us as much as we support you. To all the deers out there, let's again spread this to other social media sites. Make more people aware of Dimash because I know there's many people who've never heard of him. I never heard of him until somebody suggested him on the channel. Um, so yeah, so I've done a lot of other reactions to Dimash, and if you want to see one of the other ones, check right there. Right there. Oh, you don't know where? Right there.